Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel and this is my husband Harold.
What's up, Girls fam?
Today for Vlogmas Day 3, we thought we would do something different and bring you guys a Q&A. So let's go ahead and jump right in answering your questions. Vlog says, what is one thing you want most for Christmas?
I want quadruplets, but she'll just settle for twins. So
I'll settle for one. I'll settle for one positive pregnancy test.
One popper just bobbing out.
No, but what do you really want?
That's serious.
Well, I know you want that, but like, what can I actually give you? Stuff.
Vlog appropriate. Okay, so I really want this like NASA poster.
He wants a computer, or he wants headphones, or this like another screen for his computer so he can have like 3 screens in his office. Exactly. I already got my Christmas present, which is my very nice camera from Harold, so we got that like a couple weeks ago.
And I didn't get her anything else.
Becca also wants to know if we have any fun trips planned for the holidays.
Oh man. Alright, so we are working on something that could be so cool.
But it might be top secret.
But we'll share it with you.
Oh, we
just can't share.
Oh, okay.
So we're trying to go to Cuba, which would be awesome. We want to go to Havana for like 4 or 5 days here in like mid to late December, and come back right before Christmas. So we continue to do Vlogmas in Havana, Cuba, which would be amazing. Comment below and let us know if we should do it. I'm trying to work out the details. You still can't go there for tourism, so it'd be an educational trip. But we think we can do it. We think it'll be pretty amazing. So
Harold's on a mission to make that happen, so we'll see. Tucker, shh! Quiet!
Yeah!
Asher wants to know how many hours on an average work day is Harold home.
I just got back from airborne school, which airborne school generally like you start at like 5, 6 a.m. and then it'll end on a good day at like 5 p.m. So that wasn't too bad. Sometimes it's really late. And then during jump week, it started at 3 a.m. I'll say the Army, at least my part of going through schools and stuff like that, it varies so much. Like right now, honestly, I don't have much of anything, which is great because I get to work on my nonprofit stuff. But when I went to Ranger School, obviously I was gone for 2 months. So it kind of has its pros and cons of time with family or time away. It's just kind of, you have to be flexible.
Kelly Ramsdale, I think we might have answered this before, but she said, what was the hardest thing you and Harold went through while at West Point? So I want to know what your response is.
Physics.
Shut up!
Okay, calculus.
Hardest thing we went through!
The thing was when I would see her, it would only be for like 1 weekend. You know, like for me, like that was like the hardest thing, was like only seeing you for like 2 days.
It just happened so quick
like,
and then it was gone.
Where did it go? You know, so that was for me. But.
Yeah, mine is an actual instance, and I think we talked about this before, but it was one weekend. It was when we first started dating, and I went up to go see him, but so did his family. And I was just starting to get to know his family at the time, and I didn't understand their humor and stuff, so it was just a horrible weekend. I thought his sister hated me. She did hate me in the beginning.
I thought you were going to say that you thought I was a bad kisser, so that was like the worst part of our...
No. I taught you, honey.
She did think I was a bad kisser, which...
I didn't think you're bad. I just thought you needed improvement.
What?
We'll talk about that later.
We are?
But...
Like you and I? We'll practice it later.
Point was, I thought his family just like hated me, and I was like, this is gonna be an issue. And so there were some tears that night, but Harold was kind of lined it all out for me. I was like, no, we're gonna make this work and I'll be good. And now his family loves me, so it all turned out pretty good.
They love me.
Keith wants to know if you always wanted to join the infantry.
Yes, absolutely. For me, if I was going to be serving, I wanted to be on the front lines with the troops. I wanted to be in the fight right next to where I thought I could have the biggest impact.
Yeah, not me. I did not always want him to go infantry. I was like, please, anything else.
She like begged me every night, like, what about like finance?
Will you at least like check it out? No, it just wasn't an option.
I just feel like if soldiers are like putting their lives on the line, like that's where I want to be. Like I want to ultimately like have responsibility for those soldiers, because like I feel like my leadership style and hopefully like my decision-making skills will save soldiers' lives and have an impact. So I figured that's where I feel like God could best use my skills, was in the infantry, not writing checks in finance. I mean, that's great, but, you know.
But yeah, and it's something that I kind of came to terms with as well because, like we said, it's kind of how Harold was gifted in a way. So it's like, of course, I want him to be able to use God's gifts in whatever way that God's led him to, and that's where it led him, so. Kaylee wants to know if we're excited to move and start like a lot of exciting things in our life, and the answer is yes and no. We're really excited about potentially having a new house, although we haven't figured out, are we gonna rent or are we gonna buy? We'll keep like teeter-tottering on that. But I really want a yard for the puppies, just like to be able to build.
I agree with that comment right there.
To be able to run around and just have fun. But I'm also going to be sad to leave some of my friends here because I just made some really good friends.
I would say the biggest thing for me is the bop, you know, and how that'll affect us, because I don't know what it is, so I don't know how. Also, I'm not looking forward to having to move these guys with my friends because they weigh like 4,000 pounds. But other than that, I would definitely say that like moving to a new area is like such an adventure and such an awesome way that we can like start a new family, and like it's just awesome because we love to explore, we love to see new things, and we love the fact that we get to bring you guys to a new place and see a whole different part of the country and of Georgia. Of
course it's exciting because, like you guys said, it is a new chapter for us. We feel like we're going to create so many memories in that new place. We already created so much here and so much has happened in a year, so I can't imagine what is to come next. Julia wants to know if you want to re-enlist and when your contract is up.
So my contract is up in 3 years, and so it's something to say right now. I love the Army. I love to serve.
No, keep going. It's tough to say. What do you mean? The answer is no.
Alright, answer is no.
I mean, we'll see.
Well, it's that simple when you're married. That kind of ends that, so.
We'll see.
I want a family. Like, we want a family, and so like, above all, I want to make sure that like we have time together as a family, and so most likely I'll be getting out after 3 years so that we can be a family, you know, and have a family and really raise a family. So, and vlog every day. So.
There's a chance maybe he'll stay in for like 2 more years or something, but I can't see it any more than that. Okay, maybe not. We don't know. Check back in 3 years. This question is specifically for you, Harold. Katie Cole wants to know, what sauce do you like to use the most?
Oh wow, I love sauces.
This is the sauce guy over here.
Probably Polynesian with my chicken nuggets.
Polynesian from Chick-fil-A. That's Harold's favorite, and he's recently gotten me hooked on it.
So this is from Harold Earls. Because I comment. This is from Harold Earls, and he wants to know, great question, Harold, I was thinking of it myself.
Oh.
What is your #1 pet peeve of your husband?
I've answered this plenty of times. It's that you don't brush your teeth a lot, and I hate it.
That's not it.
Yeah.
Okay, Harold Earls had another question, and it was, what do you love most about your husband that people don't already know?
Oh, that's a great question. Oh, shizmanis. I'm not sure if you guys know this yet. I feel like it's probably the least seen because we obviously don't vlog at nighttime when we're sleeping and stuff. But Harold is like the biggest cuddle person ever. Yes,
like you look manly, honey.
Way more even like than I am. But I love it. I love it because it just like reminds me all the time. He's always just like snuggling up closer to me and like trying to get every inch of his body to touch mine. Like he just wants to be by me and like be close to me. And it makes me feel special, so I love that about you. Okay, honey, tables are turning. So what is something that you love about me that they don't know? And that's gonna be tricky.
The obvious answer is what most people are thinking is Whoopi, but that's not what I'm gonna say.
They already know that.
That's not what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I would say the thing that I love about you most that like people don't know is I love like your like brute honesty with me. Like,
brute. I thought you were gonna say like
you're bruising. no, I'm serious. I love like how like honest you are.
I would say
like,
they don't really.
Like that's probably like one of the most valuable things in a relationship is for your like spouse to be honest with the other person. Like not to be like, they don't need to be like a dick to you, but like to be honest with you and be like, honey, like, you know, that's a terrible idea, or like, you don't need to do this, or you look like an idiot, because like
say it a little nicer, but
well, yeah, she can say it like that to me, but you know what I mean, because that's what's so valuable, is because you can reflect all you want to, but there's so many things that you can't see that you're doing, or you know, that you don't understand, and so like the ability that she'll just be honest with me and be like, honey, like you know, probably shouldn't do that, or You know, like if I'm giving a speech or something, you're like, no, don't say that.
Don't put that in there. Maybe rephrase it.
And like I, as a person, appreciate you doing that so much to me for your brute honesty.
I think that we both do that, but I would say, yeah, I do it a lot more towards Harold.
I appreciate it so much.
But I think it's just us like looking out for each other, you know, because we always want to be the best person that we can be. So it's like, hey, maybe tweak this a little bit, you know, work on this aspect, and we're always working on growing. So that was a good answer. I
would say too, what I love about our relationship is like we like play off of each other so much. Like Like when I get passionate about something, I think like she sees that and she gets passionate about it. Or if she's like working super hard at vlogging and all of her stuff, like it makes me like want to like, hey, like what can I do to help you? And like she's the same way, and like I feel like we make such a great team that way, and that's like what's so awesome about marriage, or at least about our marriage, is like how we do like play off of each other and like help each other out. Like we're so much stronger like because we work together, and it's not just us doing our own things and like, oh, how's it going over there? It's like I feel like we're like doing it together. So
Team hungry.
Team hungry.
I love you. Mallory wants to know. Oh, Mallory wants to know, what is your favorite Christmas song, both mainstream? I don't really know.
Come on, Mal. That's such an easy one. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. That's Jesus.
Honey!
I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
See, that's where she tells me like, no, you can't do that. Tracker and Ranger had a question, and what they said is, who has the worst smelling farts in the house? And this is to you.
The dogs.
Yes.
Absolutely. Every time.
Although my wife could be blaming it on them, we're still gonna figure that out.
Not even. Every single time the puppies fart, it is like,
we leave the room.
Kids, hide
your kids.
It stinks. They clear it out. You need a blanket. You need a pillow. Like duck and cover is nasty. Sarah Hearn wants to know how we resolve any arguments, and I think it would be like this.
Resolved. What was that?
I'm kidding, you guys. I think
we're more of the spanking type.
Honey!
What?
No!
You gotta edit all that out.
We kind of like hash it out a little bit, say our piece, and then one of us tends to be like, you're being a dick.
I'm a total smartass.
And then the other one feels bad, and we don't want to be mean to each other, and we realize it, and we're like, oh, I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to be a dick. So then we just apologize. It happens pretty quick.
Yeah, we don't get any real big fights where you don't talk like
just
the whole night.
It's like we hate. It's the worst feeling ever to know that you're like not being nice to your loved one. You know, like if Harold's ever to me, which happens a lot, he's like, oh, you're not being really sweet to me, and it like crushes my soul. It's like a slap in the.
Say it like I'm a 7-year-old boy though.
Sometimes it crushes my soul though, because I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's the last thing that I want to do is like not be sweet to my husband. So it's a slap in the face, and it just.
I would say like in marriage, like we found this was probably one of the best advice that one of my mentors gave me is like, most of the times when you get in a fight, it's something so silly and stupid. So like, don't ever let that turn into something that it's not. And like, it's so easy when you're married, you're so comfortable with the other person, just to like take that stab or punch when you can. And it's just not worth it.
because you know all the spots, you know? It's like, you know how to get under the skin.
And it's like, it doesn't matter what color the drapes are, or really what's for dinner, or anything like that. I mean,
as long as we have dinner.
As long as we have dinner. But that's like my biggest thing is like, I try not to get worked up on things that just don't matter. Now if it's something really important, like, hey, you know, she's like, hey, I just bought a Bugatti. I'm like, hey, honey, we can't do that.
What's a Bugatti?
It's a car.
Oh.
I just watched the video.
Anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this little Q&A.
Is that it?
That's it!
What?
That's it for now. If you guys want us to do another Q&A, then
click
let me know.
the subscribe button and then let us know.
Subscribe and leave us comments saying that you want another Q&A, and we can do that for you. But
sorry, go ahead.
But
happy holidays.
I also have a Q&A on my second channel that will be up tomorrow, so you guys can watch that tomorrow.
And then my channel is just Rachel's Vlogs. We wanted to wish you a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. We love each other, we love God, we love you. Make a difference.
And be thankful.
And that's all you need to know.
See you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Love y'all. See y'all. I didn't get lipstick all over me.
I know, I didn't kiss you.
Oh, come here.
Stop!
Behind the back.